Hey everyone, welcome back to the RP Games YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is the Banner Saga. We are on our way to Frostvellr. The caravan has just left. We're only just outside the village when two men in red approach. My name is Hogun, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother is Mogun. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostvellr. A third man, exuding rage, charges up to the group. Shut your mouth, Hogun. Oh, is that a fight? What's going on? The town leader, these bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True, you can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people to Skogar. Was that off Skogar? Because I think we came from Skogar, to be honest, but... I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs have appeared. All furrowed brows and nervous stares. Oh boy. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Dredge my ass! I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogun, but you got two choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Oh man, some tough talk here. Mogun, what do you say? Thought it was unfair that he only asked me? Mogun draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogun. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. Let's get involved. Maybe we can... I mean, if the dredge are coming, it makes sense. Like, they should just let people leave that want to leave. And I don't think these guys should be killed just for not wanting to be killed by dredge. I mean, to me that makes sense, but let's make it a fair fight and have some combat. Ivor steps forward. The thugs hesitate. As you pull your axe, you notice that Alette is nowhere to be seen. Oh, great. So we have Hogun, the rank 1 Thrasher. Hogun and his brother Mogun have gotten the same question their entire lives. You don't find many twins about, and even fewer who know how to use an axe. Hogun tends to be the more level-headed of the two, which may explain why he ended up with a child and a wife. Okay. So what abilities do you have? A bloody flail. The character strikes multiple times and randomly hitting his opponent for 1 strength or 1 armor damage. On the last hit, Bloody Flail does damage equal to 1 + 1 for each ally standing adjacent to him. This last hit will randomly damage strength or armor. Bloody Flail does direct damage, making it useful even when the character is near dead. For this reason, it also does a great job of taking out wounded enemies who still have a lot of armor by bypassing it completely. Okay, so that is 4 strikes. The passive ability is Shield Wall. By standing next to an ally, the character creates a shield wall, raising the armor of both himself and his ally by 1. This bonus remains until the raider is no longer adjacent to the ally. When multiple raiders stand next to each other, this effect is magnified as they grant each other their own bonus. 4 raiders standing in a square formation will each gain an additional 4 armor. Okay, so that is Hogun. Let's put Mogun in the party as well. And okay, so he has exactly the same. Let's see. Mogun and his brother Hogun have gotten the same question. Mogun tends to be the sort to act first and think later. This may explain the scar amongst other things. Alright. How about we put these two fellows. The guy with the scar is gonna be the first one to act, of course. Oh, we're being surrounded. Okay, that is new. Let's see. Let's put Rook over there. Yeah, that is fine. Let's turn that on for a moment. So there is someone with a ranged attack in the back there. I think it would be good to take her out with Rook and Oddliff. And let's see. Yeah, let's put our buddies next to each other here. Let's put him next. So does that give the shield wall bonus? I actually did not check that. We're gonna stay in place here with, let's see, with Ivor. Let them come to us. Ooh, that's a good hit. All right, so. Oh, we cannot actually fire. In this turn. Can we move here and let's do that. I hope we can do that diagonally at least. Let's mark the prey. No, we cannot. Really? We cannot mark. Oh, we can all. That sucks. And the problem is you cannot move afterwards either. You cannot undo that as far as I'm aware. Okay, that sucks. Right. We can go over here. We're gonna need one willpower for that. Now let's try out her ability. I haven't seen that work yet, so we're gonna target the tile and stun an enemy who steps in it with a rain of arrows. So let's target that tile. But does that work immediately? Really? Okay, so he only does 1 damage. Oh, is it this one? No, it's this one. Right, so Bloody Flail. Let's whack that guy. Alright, another Bloody Flail would be great. That was all armor. We are gonna move over here with Ivor, and then I'm gonna whack them into each other. So they do get Alright, so it does not work diagonally, clearly. I could do a lot of damage here. Question is, do I want to do that? What if I move in the back here? And let's try this. So that costs 1, and now let's mark him as prey. That didn't do a huge amount of damage. Oh, we almost lost Oddleif here. Think we need to get her out of the way. I thought this was gonna be an easy battle, but clearly I'm mistaken. So rain of arrows, if we do that over here. Right. We need to get some armor down, and actually this guy only has 1 hit point left, so I think it would be best to move him over there. Ah, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Can we attack? No, we cannot attack. Can we bloody flail? We cannot bloody flail either, so we're gonna need to... Whew. Oh boy, we're gonna need to take down some people. We're not doing the best job in the world here. He can do 6 damage. However, if I move, that's not good either. So let's do our bloody flail to him. He's gonna take down one of them anyway. Right, so 8 damage. Yes, we are gonna attack our bow woman here and do 8 damage. That's 1 down. That is a stun by Oddleif. That is good. So now what? Let's see. We can do 7 damage. I think that makes a lot of sense, actually, to do the 7 damage. Although, oh, luckily they're hitting the armor. We could kill someone here. That's one. When is this guy's turn? Because I don't want Oddleif to be hit either. So if we move Oddleif over here, can we still shoot this guy? No, of course not. Oh man. Let's do it over there. Okay, so we can kill this guy with a regular attack at a willpower. Alright. So far, we keep stunning people. That is positive at the very least. This is 1 damage. So we really need to get his armor down. Or we do the bloody flail again, but a series of strikes, each randomly attacks strength of armor. But I think I hit an ally earlier. Okay, so that does 4. If I move over here and battering ram this guy, does that help us very much? I doubt it. We can, however, kill this guy now. That is positive. Let's kill him with Rook. That's still on the armor. Let's move Oddliff over here and let's attack. Let's try and do a bit of armor damage. We still have 1 willpower extra. Let's try and maximize our damage as much as possible. That still only does 1. So how about we move this guy out of here? Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Maybe even here. Alright, so how much damage is this? That is 3 damage. We will not be able to reach him with Ivor. However, we are gonna do the shield wall thing if we move here. So that is positive. And we could do our bloody flail one more time. Ooh, that was very good. Yeah, let's just move Ivor here in the front for protection. That is fine. And now, oh, with Rook I think we can very easily kill him. Yeah, we can just kill him with Rook. There we go. The foes lie dead. Rook is ready for promotion, that's good, but this went not as easy as I was expecting, to be honest. Not 100% sure if the Thrashers are an interesting option. I think from the characters that I have in this caravan, they are the least interesting option. The brothers thank you with wide grins. Soon many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who has gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually you find her watching from afar. Hogun returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife, and you soon set out again. So 270 and 57. Holy... Wow. 435 people all of a sudden in this caravan. Morale is still normal, I guess. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan a little distance since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Oddliff approaches you both. Alette, I have something for you. Oddliff has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skogar. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the Chieftain now? Oh, really? It looks that way. Oh, then that means... You're both quiet for a moment while Alette unfurls the banner. Otlif has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who have lived in Skogr throughout the years. Just as is done on every banner in every town. Oh, that's a really cool idea. Oh, that's a really cool idea. I wish she were here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. What do you say that? Or why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all of this, with the dredge, leaving home, and... Why did you have to kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. I'm more worried about why you disappeared. I'm sorry, I didn't want... Because the dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but... I don't want to kill a person. Please. Are you mad at me? Phew. Oh boy. I'm glad you don't want to, but at the same time you might have to someday. What am I gonna be? The dad who's more stern, or the dad who's happy that his daughter doesn't want to kill someone? I'm glad you don't want to, yeah. I mean, it's not like Rook prefers to kill people, so let's go with this. Alette smiles at this, then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it if I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know, Dad. I think you're doing a good job. Alright. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together sewing new verses onto the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skogr is your burden now. Well, hey, that's a promotion, you know? Look at that. Look at all these 10s. That's cool. We can rank up in a moment. Let's talk to Otlif first. How are you doing, Odd? This is... So the reason I'm laughing is because one of my favorite YouTubers is also called Odd. Christopher Odd, for those of you who don't know him. Check out his channel. It's great fun. And check out my channel too. It tries to be great fun. He tried desperately. I'm alright. Focus on the game, Ralph. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny, my father named me Otlif before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? I think it means people look up to you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for handling my feelings. That's true. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the Chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you? Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it. But I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave, or Banner would be divided. I would vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time to pretend. It's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? think this is what has to happen. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've heard or the sweetest. Aww. Calm down, Rook. Her husband just died. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. Ooh. I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. This is resting. That's not what we want to do. Let's check the hero's tent for a moment. Because we can promote Rook, and since he's been made the Chieftain now, I guess it makes a lot of sense to make him, or to promote him, to keep him like at maximum level possible. So, oh, that costs more now. Is it? Yeah, I think it was 5 the first time, right? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this renown is like super important. Whew. So we really cannot just promote everyone for everything. It's just not feasible. So what do we want to do? I want to armor break at maximum, and I want, let's see, I want my damage output, my strength, to be at maximum as well. And then probably for a next level up, I might look into more willpower. And I'm not quite sure yet about this one. Let's see. So we have ranked up. And I think it's time to leave. Now, what is not very clear to me just yet is this part. It says 9 days, but... So we still have 15 days of supplies, but it's not clear like how long our travel is going to be. That's a pity. If there is some way to figure that out, let me know. Let's leave once more. I think we have done the things we wanted to do. $435 people. That's incredible. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Yeah, let's wish them well. I mean, if they have kin here, I mean, I'm not gonna stop them from warning them. You nod your understanding. Kin is kin. Do what you must to protect them. The man claps you on the shoulder and the fighters depart. That's 5 renown, at least. That's minus 8 fighters. Okay. I'm wondering if the number of fighters at some point is going to be important. Like, are we going to fight some kind of army at some point? I'm not quite sure. Complaints of Rafnsvartr's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and Rafnsvartr's leg before leading him to you. So this is actually the second time. The first time this happened, we had him apologize, and you know, people were not super happy about that. So I can make him drink nothing but water from now on, but I think people might see me as a weak leader, so I think we're gonna punish him physically this time, because it's the second offense. I don't know. We'll see what that does. You're considering your options when Oddlive appears out of nowhere and doubles him over with a gut shot. Endanger everyone again? and you'll get more than a cracked rib, she shouts, leaving in a huff. The others go back to their business, satisfied with the outcome. Okay, so apparently it's fine to punish people physically. That's good. Dredge! Shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Rafnsvartr the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons, scouts return with no sightings, and furious men surround Rafnsvartr. Man, alright, we're gonna throw him out. I mean, this is the third time. The man's meager belongings and some food are thrown in a pile as everyone moves on. He's tied loosely to a tree. You expect he'll break his bonds eventually once he sobers up. Please, I swear. He pleads to your back, finally realizing his plight. Whether his dredge were imagined or not, you don't expect to see him again. Morale declined? Yeah, well, I mean...
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellr now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against dredge as well.
We arrived at Frostvellr, at least. So we have arrived at Frostvellr. I think I'm gonna end the episode right there, and then in our next episode, I will take a look at Frostvellr, see what's going on here, and hopefully we don't have to immediately fight Dredge again. But we'll see. We'll see in the next episode. Thanks again. Or thanks a lot, and thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like, do all those things the YouTube algorithm loves so much. And see you in the next video.